want to start this video with 3 deep breaths, inhaling in through your nose and exhaling to sigh out your mouth. When you're ready, in 3, 2, 1. Inhale completely. Then let go completely. Last one. Exhale. Then hold at the bottom. Get every last drop of air out. Then gently resume your natural pattern of breathing. And just take a moment, notice how you feel. Hi, my name is Alana and I live in my 2006 Honda Accord. In last week's video, I talked about ways to face your fears through logic and analytical thinking and journaling, so I'll link that video here in the cards. Be sure to go watch that one first. But in this video, I want to talk more about ways that you can reduce your anxiety in the moment once you identify it as not a threat, meaning you've looked at your fear, you've analyzed your current environment, and you know that you're not actually in danger, it's just a thought in your mind that's causing this physical response in your body. So we can use the body to calm this physical response and in turn calm the mind. So if you've thought about it too much and you just can't think about it anymore, sometimes it helps to just turn off your thinking brain and tune into your body and your breath and use these techniques and tools to help calm down your nervous system and take you from this sympathetic state down into a parasympathetic state. I talk a lot more about this in my Mind on Yoga Academy, which is where I give you lectures, guided yoga classes, and guided meditations to help teach you the ways that yoga can benefit your mental health, including anxiety and fear, as well as stress and depression and PTSD and trauma and all of those things. So if you're interested, that link will be down in the description. But the first thing that I want to talk about is what we began this video with. Deep breaths. Specifically deep breaths where you inhale through the nose and exhale to sigh out the mouth. This is called the physiological sigh. And first, I just want to give a better demonstration. So you don't necessarily have to do this, you can do it along with me, but I'm just going to demonstrate 3 physiological sigh breaths. This has been shown in different psychological studies to physically reduce the sympathetic response in your nervous system. So you inhale through the nose. Then as you exhale, you feel the shoulders relaxing, letting go of the stress. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, let it go. Again. It even helps to audibly sigh. That also helps to signal to your nervous system that you can relax. Another tip for your breathing is a lot of times when we become anxious or fearful, our breathing becomes very shallow and short. And so by extending your inhales and exhales and making them longer, let's say extending your inhales for 4 counts and your exhales for 8 counts, that will signal to your parasympathetic nervous system, hey, it's okay, you can relax. Because when you are relaxed, that's when you take those breaths. You see? So inhaling for, exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Sometimes it helps to constrict the back of the throat on the exhale to help extend the exhale. This is called Ujjayi breath, and that sounds like kind of sounds like an ocean wave. Sometimes, unless you have a raspy throat, then it sounds a little weird, but that's okay. It doesn't matter what you sound like. It's that physiological sigh that helps relax your body. If you can't exhale out through your mouth for whatever reason, obviously you can exhale through the nose and extend the exhale longer than your inhale, and that will also still relax you. But if you're taking equal breaths or even 4 counts to 8 count breath, you can inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth, and that will help relax you, like immediately. Not immediately, but like within a minute or two. And that's really helpful for in the moment when you're feeling that physiological response to that emotion and you want to relax and relieve yourself of this emotion because it's not really necessary in the moment. Again, it's just a thought causing a feeling. It's not actually something that you need to be afraid of. Obviously, if it's something that you need to be afraid of, maybe you should be like running, not taking deep breaths. But yeah, this is advice for when you want to relax and not feel so much fear. Another helpful tool is yin or restorative yoga. These two types of yoga are very slow in nature and help to slow down your mind as you slow down your body. Now, there are differences in these two types of yoga. So yin yoga still has a little bit of activity, like you're not completely passive in the poses. You're holding yourself in these poses for 3 to 5 minutes usually. I have yin yoga classes included in the Mind on Yoga Academy, and I also have some free yin yoga classes here on YouTube that I'll link in the cards here. Whereas restorative yoga is where you're completely letting go. You're usually on the mat for the entire practice and usually using some props like yoga blankets, yoga bolsters, yoga blocks. Those are 3 Bs, that's cool. And the focus of that class is completely letting go of everything. Whereas yin, you're still like stretching into the fascia and feeling a stretch. I'll also link a restorative yoga class here and you can see the difference yourself. So both of these types of yoga help to slow down your physical body, and when you slow down your physical body, it's like, oh, there's no threat, it's fine. And usually during these practices, you're also focusing on your breath, not really controlling your breath, but just focusing on your inhale and exhale and noticing just how it feels to breathe instead of feel anxious. And that really helps me in the moment as well. Something else that helps over a long period of time, I would say, is meditation, because meditation is definitely a practice that you have to get used to. And when you first start meditating, obviously you're still going to have thoughts popping into your mind and fears popping into your mind, and that's okay. You just have to practice noticing it and then letting it go. Obviously, if it's a logical fear and you need to respond to the fear, then respond to the fear. But if you don't need to respond to the fear, then let that shit go. And meditation is really good at helping you refine that skill. And eventually in your meditation practice, you'll be able to just let go for 10, 20, 30 minutes to an hour. And that practice of allowing the mind to relax and let go of everything helps you stay more relaxed throughout your day. I wouldn't say that it keeps you from feeling fear or anxiety, but it just helps mellow it out a little bit because you're operating from this more relaxed state overall, because you come from this meditative state or practice and you can incorporate that practice into your daily life. Does that make sense? That's the whole point of yoga, is you practice these things on your mat and in class so that then you can use these skills in your daily life to help better your life and better your mental health, better your physical health. And I just think that that's so cool, and that's why I created the Mind on Yoga Academy, to help teach you all of these things. Because in my experience, these tools are what have really helped me in the present moment, whereas therapy was just something that I went to and talked to someone about all my problems for like an hour once a week, you know? So I feel like these practices can be very beneficial, especially if you can't afford therapy every week, or you need something to help respond to the anxiety in the moment instead of waiting to talk about the anxiety at the end of the week, Like I said, the link for the Academy will be down in the description if you want to learn more about what's included. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe here to my YouTube channel for more free content like this. And I hope to see you again in my next video. Bye!